Today we're gonna discuss about US study visa. So first question जो students का होता है. So what kind of university they can select? किस तरह की university?
So first of all, Sakshi, it's about when it's about a university, we have a lot of queries. The students too have about it. So what the university's selection has to be the ranking first of all. So many of the consultants, I wouldn't take anybody's name about what needs to be done for it, but you should be well aware of it that the university selection is a great big decision of yours, and the ranking has to be too good, because the first of all when the embassy officer sees you up, he will first of all check your I-20, and he'll be checking out are you really eligible to study in US. For example, if somebody goes for community college and he plans to study in US, so the embassy officer will clearly know that you are seeking as a pathway to get into US and you don't have any motive to study. So in that scenario, seeking the university is the best thing we should be doing with the best ranking, and that would be the best thing you could do for your study visa. So that will gain you more expenditure, but I will say rather than going for a community college, you should better prefer to be in a ranked university.
So second question is sir हमारा, what should a student will see ना किस तरह की university होनी चाहिए, क्या देखते हैं उसमें?
Yeah. So the thing is, as of universities की बात करें हम, तो many of the people come to me what kind of universities. So these universities are accredited by various universities with biggest accreditation councils which we need to put in. So in that scenarios, we should be just checking out that the ranking has to be good, the course selection you have done, what should be your future plan, and will you be able to support you for yourself for your studies. So in that, we are a group of Indian consultants, we would say, from all over India, where we just discuss about each and every day, we discuss about the questions what are being asked in various embassies. So the person you are filing your case from, you should first of all check out does he have any knowledge with the current questionnaire which is being asked in the embassy. Because when they get into the embassy, the students, if he gets a new question, he gets really confused, and in that scenario it becomes difficult for him to get a visa. And sometimes what the questionnaire are prepared is the questionnaires prepared are related to the common questions what are asked in the embassies, but they can ask you a different question from the answers you are giving. I can give you an example for it. So first of all, the student was asked about the course they have chosen. So they told that we have chosen this bachelor's in some computers and all, and then they asked about the modules of the course. So somebody was saying that I'll be learning this kind of subjects in the course, and then they asked about what will you be learning in that subject. So this kind of deep knowledge you should have about each and every aspect of whatever questions you have answered. So in that scenarios, that will help you up to gain a visa very easily, because when they are satisfied with the kind of questions they have asked and you are able to answer them up, it becomes very easy for them to just get the visa. And do you have any question?
So last one is कि university, whenever university हम जब select करते हैं students, so how can he help to take a visa, and हमें visa लेने में कैसे help करते हैं university selection of a university?
That's a very good question. For example, you're living in each and every person who's staying, and he is living in any city where they live. So you check out with the colleges and universities in your area. So you choose the best college and you choose the bogus college, whatever there is in a city. And if you become a visa officer, then whom or which person would you be giving the visa? The person getting in the best university or the person getting in the bogus college? So bogus colleges means that you are gonna get, you are finding a reason to get into USA, and that is the biggest problem for the embassy officer to make a decision. So kai baar, some people think that exactly why were we refused? We were just asked one question, we were just asked two questions. So that is a kind of a formality done, and the embassy or the visa officer just made a decision well before you were in front of them. Because whenever they say the I-20 of yours, they are very clear with what kind of college or university you have chosen, and that's just a formality, asking you one or two questions, and they finish up the interview as soon as possible. The part what we can say about the funding part, that's what we were talking about. I have been around, I would say in the last month or so, I had been approximately known about approximately 1500 students who were interviewed in the embassies. So in those 1500 students, there were some common questions which were really asked, and the question was about the course, which I just told you about it, and make sure, whenever you choose a destination for your visa interview, in that scenario, the consultant is well aware that the visa chances are good going to a university, whether it's far or close, that doesn't matter. For example, for somebody goes to Mumbai or Hyderabad or Chennai, the reason for going to Mumbai, Chennai should be about the visa chances what they have. If the visa chances over there are good, then definitely you should choose for Chennai, Mumbai or whatever far destinations also. But make sure that the filer of your case is well aware about it, and the interviewer, that's the main question. So the people who are going to get prepared from the interviewer, make sure that is well aware of what kind of questions you are being asked in the embassies. So whenever you are in front of them, so make sure that you ask some questions from them related to the embassies, what kind of questions which are common in the embassies nowadays, is there any change in the questions or not, what kind of samples you are being provided for the question answers, you have to go prepared. And there should be no rote learning, because if there's any kind of rote learning, then make sure they're well aware how you are speaking answers. And कोई जिन्हों हम रट्टा बोलते हैं, अगर आपका रट्टा है, so that's rote learning. If there's such kind of tendencies you have in your answers, make sure अपने dates आप आगे बढ़ा लीजिए, and you don't go for the interview, else there's going to be a big problem. As the embassy officers are psychologists, according to me. Well, you are standing in front of them, they are well aware of you are comfortable or not, you are able nervous or not. Because what kind of some people ask me up, if you are nervous, then what are the chances, how will the chances decrease if you are nervous? That don't show that we are not well aware, we don't have the funds, or we are not capable to. So if you are nervous, in the embassy, then you are going to America for your study. So if you are nervous here, then how you are going to go there and study in America? So in that scenario also, visa chances quite get less. And the other question, some people say that the visa officer doesn't even see us. So visa officer doesn't see you doesn't mean they don't know exactly what you're doing. So when you are in front of the visa officer, you are being camera viewed, you are being listened up, your recording is being done, and your answers are being typed. So देखा होगा, people just type when they are in the embassy officers type कर रहे होते हैं आपके answers. So in that scenarios, make sure that you are well dressed too, because many of the people go there, maybe they are not even seeing you up, but you should be well groomed in front of them. So if they have a look, they should have a proper idea of, are you really financially able, are you groomed well, are you able, confident well to get into the US. So these are the basic things. So I'll make some more videos out of it, and we'll make the people aware of what needs to be done. Okay guys, thank you so much.